guys, and welcome to odategnews.com alive with me Legon. As I always say, this show will pick articles only from odategnews.com. So right after this show, why don't you log on there or turn on your subscription button for that page so that anytime I drop an article, you get to know and read before this show comes on. Alright, so for today we are going to be talking about the big stars that you know. We have Wendy Shay, we have Sarkodie, we have Stonebwoy, we have Jupiter and all. So before we go ahead, why don't you take a few minutes to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, press all, and of course share our content, drop your comments below. So for our first story, we have Wendy Shay calls on Legon City FC. So let me read the story to you. Legon City's FC have recently been inviting top Ghanaian artists to their matches to ginger the place up or help pull supporters to the stadium in order to revive the love Ghanaians lost for Ghana's football. It seems Ghana's reigning queen of music, Wendy Shay, is not entirely happy with the board not inviting her to perform at the event, since she believes she is the richest and hottest female artist in Ghana right now. In a since-deleted tweet, she said, at Legon City, so you people invite Shatta Wale, AMG, and Kwesiata, but you won't invite the richest and the hottest queen of Ghana music. Ghana, wake up. Some fans have supported her, whilst others are bashing her for that. However, shortly after her post, she tweeted a flyer announcing her performance at the match on the 14th of February 2020. Okay, so as the story reads, you know, of late, Legon City, when they are having a match, they invite all the big artists to come and perform, ginger the place up. There's been videos circulating of Shatta Wale, who was gingering the place up, and all the fans, you know, the SM movement fans, they were there to support. And then we saw one of AMG Medical gingering the stage up and the place, the stadium, his fans. Even that, there was even Fela Waka for that time. They were having that their problem where Fela Waka was in there, different stories coming up from all angles, and then Kwesiata to had his stand over there. I mean, for some time now, Ghana's football has been somewhere. People have lost the love, the interest, and everything. That you see, at that time, the love Ghanaians used to, and the seal and the numbers they used to troop the Ghanaian stadiums to go and watch our matches. It's all died down. So these are small ways they are trying to use to, you know, bring up the love again, so people can be trooping our stadiums for matches like the way they fought for other international football games. Yes, so now Wendy Shay, who feels like women are being ignored already of late, we don't know what's up with Wendy Shay. Anytime she says something, she says Ghana wake up. She's on the campaign, Ghana wake up campaign. Yes, so Wendy Shay says that Legon City people, why won't you invite the hottest and the richest female artists to come and perform at your show? I mean, you've called three stalwarts of the industry. Why don't you call a female? The stalwarts can also, you know, level the grounds for the female. Well, some people are saying that was not her place in the first way. It should have been her manager having that negotiation, not you, the artist, coming on your timeline, your official timeline, to come and call another person that they should bill you. That is way below the belt. People are also applauding her bravery that if she didn't go, in fact, she is even performing on Val's Day. That's a very big match. And Val's Day, I mean, a big day. She's going to perform. You're going to gather all the fans to herself. People are saying that Charlie is a boaster. Sometimes you don't have to sit down for everything. Someone needs to do it for you. If you can do it, do it. You will never know where it will take you. So when the Shay, after a while, took down her tweet and then reposted a flyer. I think the Legon City people saw the tweet and they've built her for her. So Wendy Shay will be performing live. If you are a fan of Wendy Shay, please be there tomorrow, Legon City, and go and support our sister Wendy Shay. I mean, it's a big deal. It's the stadium. Who doesn't want to perform at the stadium? Maybe it's not a concert, but actually, as long as it's a stadium, that she can add to her portfolio that she has performed at the stadium before. All right, so now let's go to our next story, which is from Sarkodie's camp, Sarkodie and Stonebwoy's camp, and it says Sarkodie, Stonebwoy to represent Ghana at Bell Street Music Festival in the USA. Now I read the story. Ghanaian artists Sarkodie and Stonebwoy are set to raise the flag of Ghana high when they join other musicians across the globe for the Bell Music Festival in the US. The Bell Street Music Festival is scheduled to take place at Memphis, Tennessee from 1st to 3rd May 2020. Hip hop artist Nelly, Lil Wayne, and several global superstars will mount the stage to thrill thousands of parties revelers at the event. Unfortunately, Shatta Wale, one of the biggest artists in Ghana and Africa, was not included in this show. Okay, guys, as you know already, you know these are three S's. Shatta, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie. They are normally the ones that are, being pushed from Ghana or getting these such big shows. I mean, being on big platforms and all. Even though other artists are doing extremely well and mounting even bigger platforms, I mean, people would expect that Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, then the last name we should be hearing is Shatta Wale. However, Shatta Wale is not in this list, and the show is going to be at Memphis and at Tennessee. They are going to have a lot of fun. I mean, this kind of stages, it's not just African artists that they put on the American artists, all artists from around the world to come and represent. It's synonymous to something like Afro Nation, but it's a whole festival, a 3-day festival where people are just going to have fun. Music lovers are going to experience music, different type of music. You know that they don't just take just one side music. They have different genres of music. So now you go and experience, you go and have fun. So we are very proud of our guys. I mean, Sarkodie and Stonebwoy going to represent Ghana over there, going to sell the Ghanaian music. One will be selling the Azonto Afrobeat, while one will be pushing the dancehall vibe. I mean, even if Shatta Wale is not part, at least Ghana dancehall is going out to be represented on there. Okay, so now we're going to our final story, which says Jupiter fires showbiz agenda pundits. Jupiter is on a blasting spree. He's blasting everybody from left, right, center. Now, let me read the story. Popular Ghanaian dancehall artist Jupiter the General has been on a social media blast since Monday for what he calls an impartial judgment by the pundits of xylophone showbiz agenda on his song. Prior to this, Stonebwoy and Jupiter's version of JMJ's Rhythm of the Gods were put together to be a judge for the face-off segment of showbiz agenda. After listening to both songs, both panelists and listeners of the show voted Stonebwoy's version ahead of Jupiter's, though they all agreed Jupiter did amazing on the tune. Jupiter, who wasn't happy with the judgment and reviews of the segment, took to his Twitter feed to lambast the pundits of the show. Here are some of the tweets of Jupiter. I mean, a lot of tweets, but we selected some. Said, "Yo, at xylophone pundits, keep your partial judgment. You really think Stonebwoy can crush me on the rhythm? General, I mean Gavin this." Another tweet. I mean, he also used the bars. I mean, after this thing happened, he got a lot of bars around him, and he used the bars to also fire and then start up other conversations. I keep saying, I don't have to touch or diss anyone for fame and money when I already have all that. Big man talk. This morning, I see this Stone crash Jupiter. And in Ghana, no boy can crush me, and they know. So don't twist things your way. Yes, this is another tweet. I mean, it has this patois vibe, the Jamaica vibe in it. So the reading is a little hard for those of us who don't have that time yet. Yeah, so his GHnews.com wrote an article about the segment, which was headlined as Stonebwoy crashes Jupiter. The Jupiter retweeted or reposted that caption, and then this the post, and you say that no boy Stone cannot crash Jupiter and all. I mean, a lot of, and he's using it to push his top seller. I mean, the buzz that came around the issue, he's been able to maintain it, and he's now using it to promote himself and promote things that he's doing. I mean, it's good publicity. No publicity is bad, as long as you're able to channel it to something good. It's fine. Another tweet from Jupiter says, "On the field of success, we both have similar achievements. So who you referring to as an underground? Some of your morons don't face facts and talk trash. Some buying a lot of the arguments. I said, boy can crash me on rhythm. keep talking. Yes, so yes, he is also saying that he's emphasizing that nobody can crush him on the reign of the gods, and that judgments were impartial. Yes, so this morning we found out that Jupiter is set to make an appearance on the show to clear up all issues. So tomorrow, all those who are following this fire, you can listen to Show's agenda. Jupiter will be there, and then we'll all be listening to him. And then Jupiter too is really coming with fire to come and lambast everybody who said anything about him. All right, guys. So this has been the stories for the day. As I always say, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, drop your comments. Your comment is very important. Drop your comments below the stories that we have done. Drop your comments below. And as I said, I am Tilioku Enipa. You can follow me on all social media platforms, Tilioku Enipa. Yes, and I am a food blogger as well. So you can check my food page at Food Universe. Food Universe, FOODUNIVERS, Food Universe. And let's get interactive. So we come your way. It's bye.